Welcome back to another episode of Dreamfall, the longest journey, and I think Crow's just got off to go find Brian. I can't remember his last name. I'm pretty sure it's Brian. That's a good start. I think it's this way. I think. Hello, guy. Oh. Yeah, let's go find him. My mouse seems like it's really unsensitive. I think it's just me. Feels really bad. No, it wasn't this way. Because I come away from the game and then come back to it like a week later. It's not the best. It'd be best if I just like recorded in bulk and then just threw them up. I don't know. I think what's on here? Oh, I can't even go. I just feel like I'd miss recording. It's nice just to something to do through the week. Oh. That's not good. Very May.
In the name of the goddess and the six, you will lay down your arms and submit to our swords.
What?
Stay there. Do not make a move.
Search the premises. Let no one leave.
Hey?
What in the name of the six is going on?
Spare us the theatrics, publican. We know that you shelter rebels.
Rebels? Of course not. This is a peaceful and law-abiding establishment.
If that is the case, you will receive an official apology and recompense from the office of the emissary. But I'm afraid we cannot take your word for it.
The cellar is clear. There's no one else in here, Apostle.
I'll take the second floor myself.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's a good fighter. Good muscle, like. Took a while. That's the same person. That's the exact same person, isn't it? Yeah, we're just calling out. Oh. And one more. There we go. Any more twins? Make it triplets. Alright, so this is the room that we came in while we were Zoe as well.
Do not make a move, witch.
Leave her alone.
What is your name? I'll give you one last chance to save your neck, witch. You will help me find someone, or you will die. And not just you. We will send the proprietor of this tavern to Sadir to stand trial for treason. As for your friends who've just left harbor, their ship will be boarded and the supplies confiscated. Do you know how the Azadi punish smugglers?
Please.
Their feet and hands are bound. They are weighed down with metal, and then they are dropped into the ocean.
Please, let them be. They carry only medicine and food.
I have no quarrel with you or your compatriots. I seek only one person. The one my people call the Scorpion.
The Scorpion?
What do you know of him?
If I tell you about the Scorpion, will you let us go, Benrime? Me, the shipment?
No. But if you lead me to the Scorpion, then yes, I will let you and your friends go. You'll have your food and medicine.
Leave the boat be, Azadi. Please. There are no weapons aboard. It poses no harm to your people.
It's in your hands now.
Very well. I will take you to the Scorpion, but only if you give me your word that you will harm no one else.
You have my word.
May the stars forgive me for what I am about to do.
Let us in.
The inn is closed.
No, it's not.
There'll be no drinking here today, I'm afraid.
No, let me
You're
in.
interfering with official Azadi business. Move along.
Let me in.
The inn is closed.
Let me in.
There'll be no drinking here today, I'm afraid.
Let me in.
You're interfering with official Azadi business. Move along.
Jesus. Where's theoretical blind Bob? Oh, jeez. Where's he gonna be? I thought he was gonna be there, Brian. Oh, is he by the tower? I wish I could run though. And look around. I don't actually know where he went. I don't think he went in there. Is it there? I don't know. Let's have a little look. I don't think so.
There's never been a tower like this one anywhere in the world. Not even in our holy city of Sadir.
Cool. Cool story. I have no idea where I've got to go. There's no notes or anything, is there? No. Resume? No, I was thinking maybe there might have been notes. I suppose we might as well just go down here. Eventually. Come on, Zoe. You can do this. Right. What are you? No.
Spices? We're all out of spices. Buy now and I'll deliver tomorrow. Maybe.
Is it through the magical spot? Maybe. But I thought that's where we were. I'm so confused. Probably sitting there, looking at the screen, shouting at me.
Curiously shaped cookies.
Is it down this way? I think it's the only place we haven't been, isn't it? Or no, this brings us out back to the other place. Maybe he is here. Wonder if she says anything while we're here.
She's beautiful. I wonder what she is.
Could have seen like 3 people's perspective on it. Oh, where's the one?
Too many believe that if we only give the Azadi time, they will leave us be. I do not. The Azadi will never leave us be.
Do you have anything to say?
I'd give my right arm and my left to see the fabled library of the Dark People, but they won't let me go with them to their city.
Right.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filtress for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order charms.
I thought it was back at the Journeyman. Am I just like completely getting it wrong or something? Can we go through here?
There's a road through the mountain, but it's closed off by an...
Yeah, we get that.
Coldstone Gate's still closed, citizen. You'll have to take the long way round.
Okay. So can I get into the Journeyman? I have no idea where I'm going. I'm pretty sure it's not up to that thing. Is it? Let's just go up. Hello. Fair enough. Won't let me do anything.
I wonder what's on the inside. I wonder what's on the inside.
I did not know that. What the hell?
Hello, beautiful. Care to join me and my friends at the barracks tonight? I can promise you a good time.
Jack. I didn't know. I think all my controls are messing up, you know. And we're back. Yeah, mouse died. Well, I think it's working a bit better now as well. A little bit. Right. I learned something new though. I learned that the space button also brings this up.
I'm proud to be guarding this symbol of our infinite power and wisdom.
Congratulations. What can we do? We haven't got it. No. Not on there. I might have to go back onto the other episode and see if it actually reveals where I'm meant to go. Right, 1 second. And we're back again. So yeah, West House. That was it. Brian Westhouse. And he's heading to the South Gate. Which I do not know where that is. Zoe said she did. South Gate.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filtress for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and
Am I just really like not getting it?
made-to-order
South
charms.
Gate? Where the hell's the South Gate? I feel I'm walking around for ages. Head down here. This obviously isn't a gate, because that's a dock. Right, okay, I think you've watched me walk around long enough. Bear with me, and I'll find him. And we're back, and he's over here.
Over here!
Really? Oh, Jesus.
Good afternoon, young lady. Crow here tells me you're a friend of April Ryan.
I know her, yeah. I'm Zoe Castillo.
Brian Westhouse. You and April had a falling out?
Of sorts. Look, I'm sorry, but Crow told me you might be able to help.
I might? What is it you need my help with?
To get home, I guess. To... Stark.
I figured as much. I'm afraid I can't help you with that, Miss Castillo, but I know someone who might.
Who?
Her name is the White Dragon, and from what I understand, Crow, you know where to find her.
I do! I can be of assistance! Yes!
Dragon? Like in big, flying, fire-breathing lizard?
More like skinny, pretty, with legs to kill for. I don't think she breathes fire, although she can get pretty fired up, if you know what I mean. Anyone? Anyone?
Sheesh. So where is she, this dragon person?
In a library. It's where all the hot chicks go, apparently.
She's in a place called the Dark
Yep,
People's
that's
City.
true, yeah.
If you know how to find it, it moves around with the ocean's currents. But Crow's just been there. Haven't you, Crow?
Sure have. I spent several months there, learning the ancient art of sitting on my butt. Feathers.
And you know how to get back?
Sort of. Ish. I know the general direction. I remember the winds. They smelled like cinnamon and rose tea, wrapped in a fragrant bouquet of fresh bull mule excrement.
Nice.
But I can't point it out on a map, because maps just look like a confused monkey's scribblings to me. And I won't be able to lead a boat there. The waves make me all sick and disoriented.
We won't have to take a boat. We'll fly.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
I'll just wait here while the two of you grow some wings, shall I?
Where we're going, Crow, we won't be needing wings.
Oh, yeah. I remember this.
I'm telling you, anything that flies without wings can't be trusted. It's against nature and all that's holy. But hey, no feathers off my bones. If it comes crashing down, I'm not the one who'll be needing wings.
Your friend, he'll just lend it to us.
He owes me a favor. Besides, NPS, that would be the Northlands Parcel Service, has just upgraded their airborne fleet. This baby was one of the first they leased from the Azadi 7 years back, and even then, she was getting on. The new ones are faster, bigger, slicker, but she'll do just fine for our purposes.
So you're coming with us?
Coming with you? Wouldn't miss it for the world, Miss Castillo. This is one adventure I'm definitely looking forward to. Besides, you'll need me to fly her for you. She takes some getting used to.
I don't know. I still don't trust a bird without wings. I'm keeping my eyes on you, sister. One wrong move, and bam! You'll feel the wrath of my beak.
Oh, Crow. Oh, I love the clouds above the clouds. When you're on a plane or something. Cool little hot air balloon type thing. Like a blimp.
How are we doing?
Just fine. This ship's a real beauty. She basically flies herself. She just needs a tiny nudge now and again, but other than that...
So, Mr. Westhouse?
Call me Brian, please.
Brian, when did you come to Arcadia?
Oh, that was a long time ago. Too long. I traveled across the divide in 33. 1933, that is.
What? And you're how old exactly?
Oh, I may be getting on, but I'm not that old. No, I got unstuck from time, and I was caught between worlds for a while. Not a pleasant experience by any measure of things, but I got out, and I made a life for myself in Mercuria. I'm never going back to Stark. And I'm fine with that. I've made peace with my past. Arcadia is my home now.
Where in Stark did you come from?
Boston, USA.
Boston.
Back when there was a USA. Hell, back when there was a Boston.
They're still there, both of them. How did you end up here? Are you a shifter?
Most certainly not. I mean, if I was, I would probably have gone back at some point. No, I made my way through the divide by more unconventional means. I'm not that old, mind you. Something happened that got me unstuck from time. It wasn't the best idea I ever had, but still, here I am in good health, and with all my limbs intact. I shouldn't complain.
Arcadia?
Have you seen a lot of this world?
I'd say so. When Marcuria was invaded by the Tyrant hordes 10 years ago, I was forced to leave the city. I first traveled east across the Northlands to a place called Irhad, the Sun Empire, and then south across the Great Ocean to the continent called the Southlands. After that, well, there's not much left in this world that I haven't seen. I've even been to the Azadi Empire. But I have to say that I like the Northlands, and Marcuria best of all. It feels like home.
Nah.
What are the Tyrant?
They were a barbaric people who lived on the Western Plains. 10 years ago, they invaded Marcuria.
Were?
The Azadi killed them all when they liberated the city. If there are any left, they're few and scattered. The Tyrant took the city during a time of great upheaval, but they didn't hold it long. The Azadi arrived in their ships soon after and drove them out. It's almost frightening how quickly the Tyrant were wiped out. The Azadi showed no mercy.
Yeah.
Where did the Azadi come from?
Far west. Almost 10 days' journey by boat. In their airships, however, or cloud ships, it doesn't take many days to cross the ocean.
You've visited their continent?
I've passed through it, so to speak. Their capital, Sadir, is just amazing. It's built across a huge river delta where 6 rivers meet. It's a holy place.
They let you just wander freely through their city?
I passed as a traveler in their lands. It's not closed to outsiders, and as long as you respect the Azadi and their customs, they give you passage. It's such a different culture from what we're used to, but they're an interesting people, and I found my visit to be highly educational. What they're doing in Marcuria, though, it's certainly controversial. On one hand, they brought freedom and peace. On the other hand, they've rounded up the Magicals, stuck them in a ghetto, and God knows what they intend to do with them next.
When do we get to the Dark People's city?
From what our feathered friend said, it'll be another day or so. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just feeling a bit restless.
Well, there's not much to do here. You can look around the cabin for a bit, talk to Crow, or take a nap back in the hold. There's a bed there.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
Yeah. Hello, Crow.
I'm feeling seasick.
In the sky?
Seasick? Aren't you used to flying?
Flying, yes. Flying is no problem. Flying is flapping your wings and praying for a good tailwind. This isn't flying. This is torture.
So why don't you jump out there and fly instead?
What? And catch a cold? Are you kidding me? You do know that it's freezing out there, don't you? And it's not like I can keep up with this infernal machine. My wings are made for comfort flying, not marathons. No, I'll stay here. I'll just find a corner to go throw up in instead.
Nice.
Yeah. This is my one chance to ask that burning question.
What's it like being a talking bird?
My beak is a finely tuned instrument of love. When I speak, girls tremble. And also guys. Guys tremble too, but not in the same way.
Right.
Okay.
How long have you known April?
That depends on how you look at it. We go way back. But I haven't really seen her since way back.
What happened?
She sent me on my merry way. She wanted to go find herself, which actually means go lose everyone else. I can recommend it, though. It's very liberating. I went off to find myself recently, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. You see, I was about to get married and...
To a bird? I mean, not a woman. Well, yes, a woman. A female bird. Someone with wings, like you.
Yes, that's right. A bird. Anyway, so the idea of settling down, building a nest, starting a family... I don't know, I started freaking out. So I went on a journey of inner discovery.
You went on a journey of discovery?
Inner discovery. A quest for personal understanding. A mission of self-realization. A voyage of inward fulfillment. A trek to the...
Okay, yes. Yeah. I get it. You wanted to find yourself.
It's brilliant. You desert everyone, abandon your responsibilities and relationships, and focus completely on your own personal misery. It's a douche for the soul.
You know, Crow, I think you may have misunderstood what finding yourself is all about.
What? No, April showed me how it's done. I can't believe I didn't do it sooner. I feel so much lighter. Not a care in the world. Except for, the total and abject misery in my heart and soul.
Yeah, we'll make this episode just about chatting, eh? Carry on.
So you abandoned your fiancé to go on a selfish journey of inner discovery?
Abandoned is a strong word. Left? Deserted? Forsook? Yes, and yes. Slipped away in the dead of night? Sure. But it was all for the best. I obviously wasn't ready to, become a responsible, grown-up, magical bird. Where does one go to find oneself, I asked. Granted, I only asked myself, and I probably should have gotten a second opinion, but there you go. So I decided to seek the center of all wisdom and knowledge in Arcadia.
This Dark People's city?
No. Some fortune teller in Zan. She stiffed me. It was actually blind luck that I ended up in the Dark People's city. I never intended to go there, but it was a real blessing, I tell you. These guys, they let me read anything I wanted. And I've learned a lot. Like, for example, did you know that a Diavan water snake can grow to be almost 200 meters long? I didn't. I didn't really want to find out either, because now I'm really freaked out by water, but there's not much else to do in the place except read. Read, eat, read, sleep, read, go to the bathroom, and read at the same time. It's really very, very dull. But all that introspection gave me perspective. I wisened up, and now I'm ready.
Ready to get married?
Ready to admit that I'm scared out of my feathers about getting married. So no, still on that journey.
About April.
I love Crow.
I don't understand what happened to her. Oh, she was the sweetest, prettiest, nicest girl you could have ever imagined. And she was a real trooper. Save the world and all. You don't see a lot of people doing that these days. But things didn't turn out the way she thought they would. She couldn't go back to her world, first because she was afraid, and then later because she lost her powers. On top of that, the Azadi were after everyone from Stark. Everyone with special powers, everyone who was allied with the Magicals. In the end, I think April just snapped. She was so angry, she felt so betrayed. She had to take it out on someone. Fortunately, she decided to take it out on the Azadi. I wanted to stick with her, I really did, despite the yelling and the bitterness. But in the end, she just up and left me. Right in the middle of nowhere, too. I tried looking for her, but after a while I gave up. I got the distinct feeling she didn't want me around anyway. So, I left to begin a new life.
I don't think there's anything you could have done, Crow. Sometimes the people we know and love change, and sometimes that means we have to move on. What powers did April lose?
Her special thingy, being a shifter. First, she didn't want to go back to Stark, and then, one day, she couldn't. Her powers went poof, and no one knows why. Ooh.
What?
What?
Why did you go, ooh?
Because it's spooky. Also, I like saying it. It makes my beak vibrate.
You don't think she lost her powers because she felt her powers were the cause of her misery?
Of course I wouldn't know what... Huh?
Seems to me that she was scared about facing reality again, and she decided that her powers would only bring more pain. So she lost them.
Oh, that's, psychology, isn't it? Oh, brilliant. You human females from Stark are really clever. So, hey, if we hit April with a really big frying pan, she'll come to her senses, right?
What?
Yeah.
No.
No, no.
Yes, yes, it's called therapy. I read about it somewhere. Well, not read, more like heard.
Recalibration.
In a seedy tavern near the docks. After 11 thimbles of Mary Minstrom's yellow fire. Just before dawn. On a Monday. But I remember the fella who told me. Big lad. Arms as thick as oak trees. A stunning collection of scars. Nice eye patch. A real therapist he was. Wait, maybe it was rapist.
Ooh, jeez.
It was nice chatting with you, Crow. It's been very informative.
Glad to help, doll.
Doll?
I mean, independent and self-reliant female person who's not an object to be ogled at or used solely for my own personal amusement and pleasure.
Oh, stinking hell. Yeah, let's go through here. That's cool. Ooh, back at the forest, eh? This is a new chapter.
Welcome to our city. The White of the Kin is expecting you.
Oh, cool.
Who?
That's the White Dragon, Zoe.
The White.
How did she know I was coming?
I stopped asking those kinds of questions a long, long time ago. You just have to start buying into stuff like destiny and precognition, or you'll go nuts.
She waits in the library. Follow me.
Right. Okay, no point in asking any questions, is there?
Absolutely not. It'll only make your head hurt.
Right. But I think that is where I am going to have to leave today. Not much at all happened today. Basically just looking for this guy and getting here. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think it is probably time. So yeah, not the best. Crow is just a legend. Love Crow. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, till next time, guys. Peace.